Alrighty, let's CHAZZ it up one last time for Duelist Kingdom. CHAZZ and the Ojamas are going up against none other than Yugi Moto himself. As we pull, Yugi is in. Let's go, CHAZZ and Yugi, the Altergeist Emulate Elf. Emulate Elf. Alright, CHAZZ and Yugi. And Chazzy Boy wins rock, paper, scissors and elects to go first. Hopefully, well, it's their last match. Give us a good one, CHAZZ. Alright. He's got Ojama Blue, Ojama Green and Ojama Black, and a D Spell, along with Armed Dragon level 10. It's not the greatest starting hand, but with Ojama Blue, he could pull Ojama Pajama, potentially. Yugi has played down Feral Imp. Goes in for the attack. Ojama Blue is destroyed. And Ojama Blue's effects. So Ojama Pajama is a definite. Ojamatch, yep, okay. Ojamatch and Ojama Pajama have both been pulled to CHAZZ's hand. Both very good cards. We've seen these time and time again with the effect of Ojama Blue throughout CHAZZ's run. Alright, CHAZZ has just drawn another Ojama Blue. He's just played Ojama Match, sends Ojama Green. And CHAZZ has taken Ojama Red, has drawn the Armed Dragon level 5 to his hand. And it looks like that's what he's going to do. He's going to summon the Ojama Red. And activates the effect of Ojama Red and decides to bring Blue along as well. They're both at 0 attack. Okay, doesn't special summon Ojama Black though. What's he going for here? Armed Dragon level 5, so that's going to get rid of Feral Imp. And CHAZZ now does have Ojama Pajama, able to be played down as well too. CHAZZ will begin to start milling through his deck looking for those best cards. And oh, he goes in for the attack with Ojama Blue. Destroys it and loses 1300 points, but the effect of Ojama Blue will still activate. So CHAZZ has selected Ojama. Oh no. Oh no, he's selected Ojama Trio and Duo. He's going to get rid of Feral Imp. Oh dear. This does not look good for Yugi. His field is going to get clustered by Ojama tokens. Wow. Well, isn't this an interesting turn of events? Yugi is about to have the duel from hell. Alright, Armed Dragon level 5 is about to evolve. And it is Armed Dragon level 7. CHAZZ has Armed Dragon level 10 in his hand as well. Alright, draw face for Yugi. Oh boy. Up goes Ojama Pajama. There goes Ojama Duo. And there goes Ojama Trio. Oh boy, this is not going to be fun for Yugi. Alright, so there's going to be every color of Ojama token on the field for Yugi. He's not going to be able to play any of his own monsters. He's got no toon monsters, so he can't tribute them. And confuse the hell out of me and some of our others until... Who was it that got the explanation out for us? Hang on, I just need to duck through the comments again just to... There it is. It was Crystal Pera 6541. I'll give another shout out for being able to give an explanation as to why Pegasus was able to tribute those tokens that says you can't use them for a tribute when Pegasus summoned the manga Ryuran and used 2 of the tokens as a summoning bait. It's because it was a special summon tribute, not a normal summon tribute. And it's the way the text in the cards go on Yu-Gi-Oh! It's such a pedantic game. It is really a pedantic game. You have to follow the card text exactly. It's no wonder I misplayed so many cards as a kid. The game is so difficult to understand. There's the effect of Ojama Duo, so CHAZZ is going to special summon 2 Ojamas from the deck. And he goes with yellow and black. He's going to pull them to the field. Now he does have Ojama Pajama. He can just pull an Ojama green from the deck and chuck one of the yellow or black from his hand. So Yugi did play Burning Land. So that's going to sap 500 life points. Alright, there goes Ojama Black. And Arm Dragon level 10 is coming to the field. And it's not looking good for Yugi here. He still can't play any of his own monsters down. Sets down Ojama Green. He can ditch a card from his hand and destroy all cards on Yugi's field if he wants to, but he hasn't. In fact, CHAZZ hasn't done anything. He's just keen to sit. 500 points off Yugi from Burning Land. CHAZZ activates Ojama Pajama and selects Ojama Magic. Throws Ojama Magic to the graveyard and will pull yellow, black and green from the deck. Maybe CHAZZ wants to fuse. Maybe he wants to make the Ojama King for us. Alright, there's Fissure. No polymerization for CHAZZ yet, if that's what he's going for, of course, but... I mean, while Yugi has those tokens on the field, he can't do anything. He's just gonna sit there. Sit there and suffer. Alright, Ojama Pajama's activated. And, okay, Ojama Muscle is pulled to CHAZZ's hand, so no doubt CHAZZ is probably going to go to, he's going to want to fuse the Ojama King, I think. Is he? Is he just going to sit there and let Yugi have his tokens on the field? There's quite a humour about it. So Yugi right now is just passing turns. There's literally nothing he can do. There's Monster Reborn for CHAZZ. So CHAZZ again activates Ojama Pajama. He's running out of cards that he can actually get out of his deck with Ojama Pajama. CHAZZ throws Fissure, which is a very good card, but just isn't really doing anything for him right now. Now down goes Ojama Country. Now Burning Land is on the field, but it won't get rid of Ojama Country now. Yugi possibly could have held that card and waited for Ojama Country, even though, if anything, it's given Yugi 1,000 attack points across the board and weakened Arm Dragon level 10, so in theory it's somewhat good for Yugi, I guess. He's now got 2 face down magical traps. Now, he could have a Mirror Force. Don't forget Mirror Force. Alright, CHAZZ still does not draw polymerization. He's got 3 of them in his deck. Activates Ojama Pajama again. I'd say that's what CHAZZ wants to do. He wants to fuse. He wants to... It's the last match. He wants to send us... He wants to send it out with the Ojama King. And he sets down Monster Reborn as well. He's also got the Ojama Delta Hurricane, which could also destroy all the cards on Yugi's field as well. Alright, CHAZZ elects not to activate Ojama Pajama's effect. Yugi is now resorting to throwing cards from his hand. There's Upstart Goblin. How has CHAZZ not drawn a polymerization yet? He's got 3 in his deck. He hasn't drawn a single one of them. There's another Ojama Red. CHAZZ still does not have a polymerization. Ojama Pajama is activated, and Ojama Blue is the last card that CHAZZ can actually draw. with the effect of Ojama Pajama. So Ojama Pajama has run out of cards it can draw. CHAZZ, he's taking a bit of a risk milling his deck like this, but he wants to go out in style. He wants to send the Ojama King out. He's got to draw it eventually. I mean, at this rate, Burning Land might get our players to run out of life points. If Yugi loses all 5 of those tokens, he'll incur 1,500 points of damage as well. There's Trap Hole for CHAZZ. Still no polymerization. Bro, what are even the odds of this? If someone really wants to do the math, all the power to you. What are the odds of a deck of 40 cards like CHAZZ has to have 3 copies of polymerization and not draw a single one of them this far into the deck? Oh my god, let's remove Trap. CHAZZ probably could have won this like 5 times over by now, but it's somewhat humorous, but I mean, if CHAZZ... Well, actually, if you think about it, if CHAZZ attacks and Yugi flips up a Mirror Force, what the hell's CHAZZ gonna do? Oh, he does have Ojama. There's Pot of Duality. CHAZZ, 6 cards left in the deck. 3 of them have to be polymerization. Okay, there's one of them. And, okay, there's the second polymerization. Are you kidding me? You have got to be kidding. Okay, CHAZZ, take your pick. Do you want polymerization number 1, 2, or 3? Bro, what are even the odds of that happening? That has to be so astronomically low. He has no choice but to throw Ojama red. Oh. Absolute comedic run here. Now, what does CHAZZ go for here? Does he go for Ojama Delta Hurricane? If you do that, though, you're going to lose all the Ojama tokens. So CHAZZ's confused now. He's down to 2,200 life points. Burning Land has taken like around 4,000 life points off CHAZZ. Alright, Ojama Green is flipped up. And CHAZZ... Okay, he's gone for polymerization. He's going to summon the Ojama King by the look of it, fusing the 3 Ojamas in his hand. If this goes wrong for CHAZZ, he's going to run out of cards. So it's a very big risk. But it's fun to watch. Alright, the Ojama Trio is... They're fused. The Ojama King is going to come to the field. It's going to be 3,000 attack points because of Ojama Country. And now Ojama Muscle. There are 8 Ojamas on the field. 3008. Ojama King is going to have 11,000 attack points. Yugi has just lost 1,500 points. He's down to 2,400 now. CHAZZ, smartly puts Armed Dragon level 10 to defense in case Yugi does have Mirror Force. 11,000. Yes, that is correct. 11,000 attack points. And it gets hit by Mirror Force. Damn. Oh my word. Okay. Well, CHAZZ has Monster Reborn. He's also got Trap Hole. So I guess he's safe. Yugi is actually going to run out of life points first. In fact, Burning Land might actually end this duel. Yugi with a face-down defense. And another face-down spell or trap. There's a negate attack for CHAZZ. Burning Land. Now, CHAZZ has got 3 cards left in his deck. Would Yugi's life points... They wouldn't. They wouldn't run out fast enough for CHAZZ to actually get the win. Now, CHAZZ has gone for Monster Reborn, and he's going to pull back the Ojama King, which is... It's at 3,000 attack points. It's 8,000 attack points weaker than what it was, like, last turn. That's that is crazy. Alright, Arm Dragon level 10, switch to attack mode. Yugi doesn't have a Mirror Force anymore. And his face down defense was Winged Dragon, Guardian of the Fortress. Does Yugi's face downs, can they do anything for him? And there it is. Alright, that match was absolutely ridiculous, but it was fun to watch. 11,000 attack points. Well, CHAZZ wins the first match, only just in the end, but it was good fun. We had to see it at least once, didn't we? Ojama King gets 11,000 attack points. It's like two and a bit of that 5-headed dragon. Even Slifer with like infinite cards. Alright, CHAZZ. Ugh. Well, at least he drew a polymerization this time. He's thrown down Ojama Black to start with. Oh, CHAZZ has not got a good hand in this one. Classic Yugi monster, the Celtic Guardian. It's such a classic card. Like, any like 4-star monster that is so synonymous with Yugi is the Link lookalike of Celtic Guardian. Oh, CHAZZ has drawn an Ojama Green, but he lost his Ojama Black. He could have fused them if he left his field empty, and he's just thrown down Ojama Green. So CHAZZ, oh, I don't know about that. Maybe he should have held Ojama Green and hoped he'd draw another Ojama. He's got a lot of them in his deck. An Ojama Blue could turn it around, or if CHAZZ maybe drew a... That may not have been such a good move from CHAZZ to play that Ojama down, because he could have drawn another one. Oh, he doesn't. He's drawn the Armed Dragon level 3. It's the only card that CHAZZ can play, so he's going to have to put it in defense. CHAZZ a little bit ambiguous, throwing the Ojamas down a little bit too quickly. Alright, Giant Soldier of Stone, another one of those Yugi monsters so synonymous with him. And, Armed Dragon level 3 is gone. 14 and 15 is 29, so 2,900 coming off CHAZZ. And he's going to be down to 3,600, I think. Yes, 3,600. Oh dear. Draw phase. Oh my... Ojama Trio is going to do absolutely nothing. CHAZZ is lost. Already. Now when CHAZZ activates Ojama Trio... Oh, it's Ojama Trio. Sorry, I was just thinking of Ojama Duo. If it was Ojama Duo, CHAZZ wouldn't even be able to pull the Ojama Special Summon. I don't think you can do it on the turn you activate the card. CHAZZ is completely lost. He's done already. Played the Ojamas just a little bit too early. If he fused them together, he would have had a defense. Unless, of course, you know, Yugi could still have a fissure or a dark hole or something. Or a Dark Magician and a Book of Secret Arts, or a... or something. I don't know. Gaia the Dragon Champion. Maybe he's got polymerization in Gaia the Dragon Champion. What is Yugi doing? He's having a cook. Oh, there he goes. I don't know, maybe the Switch was having a hissy fit or something, I don't know. There's 1,500. This one should be done. And the Giant Soldier of Stone is going to finish off CHAZZ. Ah ha ha! 8 turns. Well, it was a bit of a brick hand, but CHAZZ got a bit overzealous with the Ojamas and missed the fusion. He will learn from that error. So we will see a tiebreaker. Can CHAZZ go 14 and 2, or will he go 13 and 3? Come on, CHAZZ, give us a good one to finish off. Yugi wins the rock, paper, scissors. Hey, that first match is good. Because it was over 9,000. Okay, that's a better hand. Ojama Country, Ojama Blue. Yeah, that's a much better hand for CHAZZ. Monster Reborn, Fissure. Yugi with a face down. Another face down, Spell Trap. And, oh, to the end phase. Okay. Ooh, Ojama Duo. We saw the damage Chazzy Boy did with that in the first game. Down goes Ojama Blue, so CHAZZ electing not to play Ojama Country just yet. And that's of course Yugi's two face downs are good. Oh, there's Feral Imp. So Yugi's two face downs might be counter-attacking trap cards. So Feral Imp in for the attack, and Ojama Blue is destroyed by battle. CHAZZ will be able to activate the effect. He'll be able to get Ojama Pajama. At very minimum, he'll have to pick that, surely. I mean, if CHAZZ so desired, he could have gone with Ojama Duo. Use the Fissure. And then put all 5 tokens on the field again. He hasn't, but I mean, he's still got Ojama Duo on the field, or Trio, whichever one it was. Then again, he may not need to. Ojama Match is played. Chucks Ojama Red. So CHAZZ will possibly get the Armed Dragon level 5 to the field. CHAZZ also has Ojama Country. He's got Ojama Pajama. He's got Fissure. He's got Monster Reborn even as well. CHAZZ elects not to activate Ojama Duo. And you can now tribute Ojama Black and get that Armed Dragon level 5 to the field, 2400. And if it destroys Feral Imp, it will be able to upgrade to level 7. And oh, there was one of Yugi's face downs. Spellbinding Circle, good card. And CHAZZ throws down Ojama Pajama, so CHAZZ going a bit conservative here for the moment. There's 2 Ojama tokens are now on Yugi's field. Okay, turn change back to Yugi. And CHAZZ activates Ojama Pajama. And okay, he's just activated Ojama Duo as well. You can pull back Ojama Blue and select Ojama Red. So CHAZZ loading up on some defense here. His Armed Dragon level 5 can't attack. So what does CHAZZ go for here? Oh, sorry, Yugi. It is the Horn Imp. CHAZZ activates Ojama Pajama again. And CHAZZ has selected the Ojama Magic. Now, if Ojama Magic will be able to pull green, yellow, and black. All 3 of the trio are in CHAZZ's hand. He just needs a polymerization unless he has to get to the last 6 cards of his deck to draw it again. As Ojama Red is destroyed. And, oh, Brave by Yugi. I mean, Yugi's going to have to destroy it eventually, but Ojama Blue will allow CHAZZ to mill some more cards out of his deck. That may not have been a good move from Yugi because Ojama Delta Hurricane and Ojama Red are coming down, but I mean, Yugi is going to have to attack eventually anyway. and get that Ojama blue off the field. There's no way around it. And with Ojama Pajama on the field, what more can Yugi really do? Alright, Ojama red is played. Yugi could have Mirror Force. I mean, he played it in the first match. Oh, well, it won't matter, will it? Because Ojama Delta Hurricane destroys all the cards on the opponent's field. Oh, that'll also release Spellbinding Circle. Alright, Ojama Pajama is activated again. And, oh, Ojama Muscle. So, possibly an Ojama King, but then again, CHAZZ would have to wait for it. Polymerization, does he have the patience this time? He throws down Ojama Country. And he's just thrown it down. Ojama Delta Hurricane is going to destroy Yugi's entire field. And, oh, it was Magical Hats that was face down. Alright, here goes CHAZZ. He's going to do 5,700 points of damage to Yugi on this turn. It's going to leave Yugi with 1,700. It's going to leave Yugi with 1,700 life points. And Yugi is done on the next turn unless he can draw something to defend himself, which he could. I was going to say Mystical Elf, but no, its attack and defense will be flipped. Yugi goes with a face down spell or trap. CHAZZ activates Ojama Pajama. There's not really much left for him. He's drawn Ojama Assimilation, and he throws it straight to the graveyard. That card has no effect in CHAZZ's deck. It's just there because it is. Uses throwaway bait. And, oh, Yugi straight at the end phase. Possibly done here. So, CHAZZ, to the battle phase. And he's going in for the win. And Yugi, flips up Mirror Force. Destroy another card instead of Ojama Pajama. Well, that's just protected Armed Dragon. I've seen that effect before. But the text on the game said... Alright, anyway, CHAZZ picks up the win. However, that says destroy another card instead of Ojama Pajama. I think that might be a text error in the game because it protected Armed Dragon. Ojama Pajama was never the target, so... Yes, I do believe that may be a text error. Because it should say destroy another card instead of Armed Dragon. Anyway, it doesn't matter. CHAZZ gets a 2-1 victory. It was a very entertaining match, and it's been a fun series to watch. But CHAZZ's series has wrapped up 14-2. Not bad. So, well, thanks everybody for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed CHAZZ's series. We'll get on to Duke Devlin, and Becca takes on Battle City. We do have one more, and it is the Gravekeepers taking on Pegasus. Probably will not last long. Thanks everybody for tuning in, wherever you are in the world. Stay safe, take care, farewell.